This is Sean McCormick of Radio Hannah, and in this video we are going to assemble a sports short for Joffrey W., one of our students at J.C. Cherrick Hannah School. He does a wonderful job recording his audio, but he does need some help assembling his show, and that's what we're going to do. This video is intended for those who are actually going to also be helping Joffrey assemble a show. So first up, I have my OneDrive folder open. My folder is synced to this computer. If not, there's a support article that goes with this video, and there are instructions there for opening this in your web browser. So I want RH Show sound files, Joffrey Sports Minute, and we have his intro and outro segment, and we have the background music. Also, I have the file with Joffrey's audio for this week that I'm going to drop in there. So I'll move these off to my second desktop, which you can't see, but it's there. And we're going to open Audacity. It's our wonderful free audio editor. It costs us nothing. We love it very much, and we use it a lot. I'll start by dragging in my file. Joffrey intro and outro. Okay, let's play that. There we go. That's the intro segment. It ends rather quickly. Perfect. Now we're going to drag in our background music. Use our move tool and just move it over a bit. And we're going to magnify and line up to see where they come together. Move tool again. Let's listen to that. Okay, now the background music is quite loud. We won't hear Joffrey over that, so we're going to go to our volume slider and take it down to, let's start with -10. And listen again. It's much softer. Now let's bring in Joffrey's audio. Once again, we'll use our move tool, and we'll bring this over. And let's give it a play.
The senior girls basketball team hosted their sweetheart tournament.
Watching our levels, they're not quite high enough.
10th and 11th. The Hannah Hawks.
We're going to drop the volume on the background music just a bit more. And we're going to bring up the volume of Joffrey's audio by about 3 decibels. Let's play it again.
The senior girls basketball team hosted their sweetheart tournament February 10th and 11th. The Hannah Hawks came...
Okay, it's pretty good. I just want to bring the background music up a little more, make it a bit more dynamic, so let's try -10.
The senior girls basketball team hosted their sweetheart tournament.
Okay, it's sounding pretty good. I think there's a bit too much of a pause here, though, so we're just going to take that out. We will highlight and delete. Press my delete key.
The ball team hosted their sweetheart tournament February.
Let's just clean up his audio a little more. Take out that gap. It's good that he's enunciating, but it's just a little bit off.
Tournament, February 10th and 11th. The Hannah Hawks.
Much better. Okay, now we're going to slide down to the end of his audio here. And let's just play that.
Thank you for listening and have a great day.
Okay, so all this remaining music we don't need. I'm just going to click on my zoom tool and I'm going to right click to shrink the view down. What I want to do is get rid of all of the rest of this file here. So I'm selecting with my cursor tool and I'm going to delete it. And I'm also going to zoom back in so I can see what I'm doing with a little more precision. Going to get rid of this again. I don't want that. Going to highlight up to about here, effect, and I'm going to fade this out. So here's what it sounds like.
Great day. Great day.
And now, finally, we want our outro segment. So I'm going to go back, Remember, I've got my window over here. And I want my intro-outro segment, which is the same as the first part. We'll grab that, drag it in. It'll put it in the wrong place, of course. Going to move it over and up. Over. Let's give that a listen.
Have a great day.
Nice. Okay, so that was a beautiful transition. And we're just going to listen to the entire thing in one shot to make sure it sounds okay.
The senior girls basketball team hosted their Sweetheart Tournament February 10th and 11th. The Hannah Hawks came in first place and the Riley Rebels came in second place. Last Friday, the Hannah Phantoms played the Irma Aces. They lost 5-2. Goals for the Phantoms came from Kelby Stevens and Brady Colcrush. Assistants came from Clint Moe and Russell Stuber. Please come out and watch the senior boys basketball team this weekend as they host their home tournament. Thank you for listening and have a great day.
And that is the entire file. It sounds really good. Now we have two things left to do. I'm going to go File, Save Project As, and it's telling me this is an Audacity project. It's not an audio file. We haven't created an actual audio file yet. We're just saving the project information. Basically, it's a container that tells Audacity, here's where I find all of my audio files. So we'll say OK. We're going to call this Joffrey Episode 1. So we have the project file saved. Now we need to create the actual music clip. So we're going to go back to File, Export Audio. And we want to choose MP3 files. That's a compressed audio format. It sounds great, and it's nice and small. We want 128 kilobits, average, stereo. Now the quality that radio transmits at is 128 kilobits, stereo, and if you choose anything higher, you'll wind up with a bigger file. It won't make a difference in listener quality because that's what Radio Hannah transmits at, which, by the way, is near CD quality. It's better than FM. It sounds really good, so this works. I know there's people out there who will look at this and go, well, I'm going to save in 256 kilobits or higher. Great. All you've done is create a bigger file upload. Nobody will hear the difference because once it's played on Radio Hannah, our station software downsamples it back to 128 kilobits. So let's save everyone some time. I will save this as an MP3 file on my desktop, and I can put in my artist name. I will say Joffrey W. Wish I could type. And we have Joffrey's Sports Minute. "2017 is good enough, and OK. It's now creating the file. It's going to take a few seconds. Done. Okay, now let's listen to our finished file.
Last came from listening and
there we go. There's Joffrey Sports Minute, or in this case, a minute and 19 seconds. But hey, it works, and that's how you assemble Joffrey Sports Minute in Audacity, our free audio editor for Radio Hannah. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.